sisters are saying that they're thankful that we're out here. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I'm streaming it again. We have 31 viewers.
Oh, where are you
You-
streaming it?
The same address, that same address.
Okay,
You should
great.
probably be able to see it now.
Yeah, it was SF, I don't
Codename OSF. Here's our crowd. Sorry, folks, it's a bit dark. But we have a good crowd here. So, Christoph, you want to tell a little bit to people online what's going on?
Um, yeah, a bunch of students of color are occupying the sixth floor of that building. They've got both elevators stopped up on the sixth floor, and there's two doors that go into the space from the stairwells, and those are both blocked. They've chained their necks. There's a student with a neck chain to each of those doors, and the cops, to basically keep the cops from opening it, they're risking their necks and their safety and their lives to keep the cops out. And what they're demanding is to save the programs of multicultural student development, which is facing a bunch of cuts of some of the very important directors. They're hugely important to student life at Berkeley, in particular the student life for different students of color. And they're also complaining because they're also rather demanding that this building is about to be demolished, and they're going to rebuild it. And that's the student building, it's a student center. And most of the student space in there, about half of the student space is going to be cut in the new building. The way they're going to build it, they're going to have only about half the space for student groups. The student population isn't getting any smaller. What they're doing is they're trying to cut out student space and cut out student life that's controlled by students. They're not doing any of that over at Sproul Hall. They're not giving any new space to students anywhere. What they're doing to do is take away these programs and these are really programs that the students, most of the work for these programs, the students do themselves. And they have token advisors and people who do some administrative work. But these are student-run programs that are hugely important to these communities at Cal, and they're getting gutted. And likewise, the student government building, this is the student government building, it's basically being reconfigured to take away student space. So that's what they're in there demanding. It's a really reasonable demand, and they're putting their bodies and their lives on the line for that.
All right, thank you. All right, folks. As you heard it, the UCPD has been trying to get into the room, but they can't because the students have their necks chained to the door. So if they try to open the door, they will seriously injure or murder really the students that are in there. So that's where we're at. And stay tuned. My battery's running low. I'm gonna have to charge up, but stay with me.